Oh, you put the shrimp in that one?
That's what he did.
Well, folks, if the boat doesn't look familiar, it's because it's not. We're with our buddy Brian. You've seen him before on the channel. He's become a good friend. He's a good customer. Eli, you can put him right here.
Right there, babe. I missed it. Over
well, here, if you want to sit on it. I don't know if it says on the
So anyway, we get
stuff off. And there is a pitch. Right.
Oh, I got a shirt for you that was given to me by Palmetto. Oh, you know?
Well, I don't know what it says.
It says the Hogfather. It's with the Godfather logo on it. It's pretty cool. I said, well, where's my shirt? And he goes, well, you need a new nickname for her. And I'm like, for Jen. And I'm like, what do you mean? He says, he says, she doesn't like the Grunt Queen. I'm like, well, Grunt Queen she is. But anyway, we're gonna head offshore. Our boat is in getting serviced, and so we're just getting ready to leave. See, his has got a windshield wiper. I want a windshield wiper. Stamus, can you put a windshield wiper
right
on?
at you.
So anyway, we're gonna go catch bait and then head offshore. All right, folks, what I wanted to talk about in this episode in the logbook is a couple of situations that we had going on for us. I know that you guys hear me preach about the solunar times all the time, and it was funny because I told the guys that morning, I said, look, the bite's probably going to be on fire in the morning, and then it's going to shut off after that, after the major feeding time stops, and the tide will start to slack off. I said, we're going to have a tough time after that. And they kind of looked at me like, okay, whatever. Well, sure enough, we had a major feeding time from 8:52 a.m. to 10:52 p.m. or a.m., 10:52 a.m. I wish it lasted that long, but it was 8:52 a.m. to 10:52 a.m. And I will, as you'll see in this video, the bite was absolutely fire. Absolutely fire. There was a time where we were quadruple hookup. We caught almost all of our keeper red grouper within that time frame. It was, at one point, it was just absolutely nuts. I was just walking around the boat just filming everybody, and I'm like, oh God, I got to get back to fishing. But the bite was unbelievable. I mean, it was like as soon as it got down to the bottom, bam, fish on. We were even catching them on artificial squid. And by 10:52, 11 o'clock, that bite just boom, shut right off, and we struggled the rest of the day until we hit the late minor, and we caught some fish then, but not like the major. The major was just unbelievable. We had a moving barometric pressure during that time, so the barometric pressure was actually rising during that time. So we had a lot of key factors going on in our favor, and like I said, if you guys don't follow the salooners, and when I talk about salooners, I know a lot of you have heard this over and over again, but a lot of you haven't because you're new to the channel, to where the salooner periods are when the moon is either overhead or underneath the moon. Those are the majors. And then the minors are when the moon is rising and the moon is setting. So they're extra really good when you coincide that with the setting sun. Everybody talks about the sunrise or sunset bite, and that's because there's a barometric pressure change and the sun is going down. And if there's a minor or major mixed in with that, it makes it even better. So in these conditions, the water was 77 degrees, light winds, and like I said, the bite was, we were in 85 feet of water. That's as deep as we were. We went out to almost right at 100 foot. but most of our good fish were caught in 85 feet. So it was funny because we go to spot and we mark fish and it just wasn't going off. And so we finally called it and came back in, but we had a really good day. And like I said, if you don't pay attention to those major or minor feeding times, please do, because 90% of the time they are dead on. Now, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the fishing part of this video, and you'll see how crazy it was during that major feeding time. Breathe, Chad, breathe.
I can't. Busy.
Do we have a net or no?
See if you have one, Dad. Take this. I'll get it.
Oh, doubled up. Oh!
Got color. Like a red grouper.
Yeah, it's a red grouper. Or we can just slide them in here. There's a nice one. Look at that. Woo, 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 woo. Jeez.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I think I might have to measure that one.
He might be close.
He's got somebody's white bait in his mouth.
Mine, probably.
Smaller one hooked in the middle.
No. Ooh.
Somebody whacked him.
Not recently.
Not recently, but well, recently, but not now.
But yeah.
Yeah, way up on my.
Brian, you broke off?
Yeah. Yes. Imagine that.
You know what that means, right?
Oh, don't tell me what
You're gonna shut down the
I shut
bite.
it down. It's shut down. I hope not. I hope not.
Well, folks, today, like I said earlier, we're out with, we've got, of course, eye candy on the boat. And we've got Brian. We've got his dad, Mr. Bill. Of course, we've got Eli!
Hey!
Big fish. And the famous Drew. Drew fish. You gonna catch a Drew fish today?
God, I hope not.
Are you sure?
No guarantees, hopefully.
Don't suck it up today.
Try not to. You got Chad next to me, so who knows?
Yeah, he makes everybody look bad
I
though.
know.
And then we have the non-fisher woman. She'll get into it though, won't you? Yeah.
Like I said, she likes catching.
Drew fish has got something besides, or Drew's got something besides Drew fish.
Yeah, that's actually coming up.
Could be just foil
Chad, that's just wrong.
Yeah, it is wrong.
Fuck it from the beginning.
Red grouper.
Not quite there.
He's close, but he won't break it.
Little red.
Yeah.
It just threw up everywhere.
Yeah, it smells horrible.
Ew.
You hit it like you had something, but told you, threw up all over. Hit it on the fall? Yeah, well, he did it. I pulled it up and I was letting it back in. Nice fish, whatever it is. AJ, lesser.
No,
Doesn't seem like it's got enough tail flat for that.
that's a great grouper.
See it? No, not yet. I'm just
There
getting
it
ready.
is. It's a red. It's a good one. Yep. He'll keep.
Yes, sir.
Nice one, Mr. Bill. All right.
Good job, Dad.
Good job. Folks, the bite is pretty hot right now. And guess what time it is? It is the major feeding time. Oh, son of a biscuit eater.
Leave it up to Eli, Jimmy. Let's go.
Come on.
1 out of 3.
But yes, we're right in the middle of the major feeding time.
That, you good?
Nah.
Okay.
Come on, Eli.
Just wanted to interrupt you.
They're getting bigger. But like I said, if you guys don't follow the major and minors, you might want to start looking into it, because more times than not, it's on. Now, it doesn't happen all the time. They're not 100%, but as you can see, Drew's hooked up. Come on, man. But you want to kind of pay attention to the salooners. As I said, nothing's 100%, but they work. I mean, every bait going down is getting bit. We're trying a brand new area. Brian is keying in on the navionics. Oh, Chad throwing the artificial.
Chad, is that my squid? I've never caught a fish on it.
Oh, I've had 3 hit it. I missed them.
Really?
I have a bunch of those.
I do too. But I've just never been. I couldn't get anything to eat it. That is awesome.
Get him, Chad.
And the worst part is, all of them are on my boat, not on my bag.
We're doubled minus nothing. Chad's got a rolled one. I got it. My bait's as big as he is. Chad is using something a little bit different. He's using a squid, fake squid.
Got a fish on. I mean, a good one.
Put it in that guy.
Yeah, I've had it on that pole now for 3 trips. And
The problem was,
Obviously, you weren't working it right.
I didn't know how to work it right.
Look at that one.
Holy Jesus!
That's 30.
Red grouper?
Yeah.
I got Drew's line too. Yeah, he's broken. You gotta let him slack it. There you go. Yeah,
Another tank on the article.
Drew's got line everywhere.
I don't know how it keeps happening.
Nice fish, Dad.
Uh-oh. There's fish everywhere.
Oh, you got the pole hooks. He was not coming off. What? I had a fish on, so maybe hand line.
Yeah, just keep working. Don't let him get down.
Folks, I'm telling you, fishing the major feeding time is key. I can't teach that enough. If you don't listen to me, then I'm sorry.
Getting him up now? No.
28.
That's a good fish.
Come on, Mr. Bill.
4. Nice pig on the lake tackle.
Yeah.
That's 5. Hey, somebody take that. Oh, good. Good.
It's real. Yeah. Eli, what's going on?
Wrong side of the boat.
7 feet from the guy that just caught that tank.
My wife said the size of your
Herb. Oh, he inhaled some fish. I I'm gonna get back to fishing.
There you go. Done with this one?
Try and give it a break. Shrimp or whitebait? This was some shrimp.
It's not a keeper.
Hmm?
It's not a keeper.
Yeah, he'll keep.
It'll keep.
What is it?
Red grouper.
It'll keep.
Yep.
You missed him, Dad.
Yeah, that's a
Decent length.
Mike.
You do it?
No, I got it. You fight your fish.
I
Pandemanium.
got a bait. Let me hold your rod.
You got it, Brian? Woo! Yeah, he'll keep. Oh, that's a monster, Mr. Bill.
Come on, whitebait.
I need help with him.
Schoolfish is getting it done. We don't know what that is, folks. If you can identify that fish, please call 1-800-eye-candy. If you guys don't know what this is, it's called a squirrelfish, aka sand perch. Actually, these are really good to eat, but this is what Chad's been using. He's caught 2 red grouper off of it. Usually the bigger red grouper like the... You want to draw that, Chad? But again, using all kinds of different baits is key.
He had it for a while, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's a little further. Yeah, everybody else could be fired, but that's not being equal. If you want to be equal, I can give you the hatchet just like anybody else.
Another keeper.
Nice fish.
Yeah.
Got some meat.
Got some meats today.
Yeah.
We had a good day. As I stated before, our friend Brian, we went out in his boat, his brother's boat, whatever. His boat, his brother's
Might
boat.
have stole it last night.
Yeah.
I didn't ask questions.
So we had a great day, especially on that major feeding time. That major feeding time was on fire this morning. And I kept telling the guys, I said, I don't think the afternoon bite's going to be really good because that tide's going to slack off and it's not going to be very good. And sure enough, that tide slacked off and it was not very good. So we got a majority of our fish in the morning, early, from 9:45 to about 11 o'clock is when the bite was really fire. And that's what we ended up with right there. And folks, we were only in 85 feet of water with all of these, most of these fish. So it was, like I said, it was a good day on that major. Had a blast. We want to say thank you to Brian for taking us out. We appreciate it.
It was a good time.
I think I only put 1 fish in the box. No, I put 3 in the box. So we caught some lane snapper, we caught mangrove snapper, we caught porgies, we caught 1 hogfish, we caught a bunch of red grouper, caught 1 gag grouper.
Who caught the hog?
Oh, that's right.
It was me.
Who do you think caught it?
It was me, wasn't it? Yeah.
Anyway, so again, we want to say thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side.